And as if that weren't reason enough to be happy, they had been joined by one of those funny gnomes that Lily sometimes saw around.
What? What do you mean you see gnomes? Hello friends and welcome to Let's Play Edna and Harvey, Harvey's New Eyes. I'm your host, MagicManMo. It has been a little bit of time since we last played Edna and Harvey, The Breakout, which when we played that game, we played the Anniversary Edition. So it had been updated, the visuals were updated, I think audio stuff was updated, gameplay was probably like updated. This game does not have an Anniversary Edition or an updated edition. So as far as I'm aware, this still has the original style, design, and gameplay elements. So I'm kind of expecting it to be like a slight weird step back from the game that we played, but that being said, this is still the actual sequel to that game, and I enjoyed it quite a bit. I loved it. I've had a few requests to continue onto the sequel, and so that's what we will be doing today. I'm going to be hitting that new game. I don't know what we're expecting, other than Harvey's got some new eyes. I think we might have some new characters to meet, so let's find out together, shall we, without any further ado. Daedalic Entertainment presents, in cooperation with Rondo Media, a game by Jan Mueller. I don't know how to say his name. Jan Mueller? Jan? Mueller? Mueller. Harvey's New Eyes. Based on Edna and Harvey, The Breakout. Which is what I was talking about before. That is a ball of yarn. Okay.
It seems like you need to
Oh
be
my god, the
someone
singing.
telling from the scratch on your knee. You fell and got hurt in the process.
Oh my god.
And now you come crying to me.
Let's go.
I catered for these circumstances, and hands carry needle and stitch in my pants. Don't worry, my dear, there is nothing to fear. Just a stitch and a sew.
I need to play some more
almost
Deponia.
as new, and the cat will adhere. After all, you have to admit it is not as severe.
This is kind of weirdly epic. I don't remember the original having quite this movie-esque an intro.
Needle and stitch right here. Take care or you'll end up scarred, my dear. I can't stand to watch children bleed. Well, don't give me that kind of look now. Just keep going on, soon you will see how everything will end well, though it still may depend on your skill. I catered for these circumstances, and hands carry needle and stitch in my pants. But yet needle and thread can bear dangers instead. If you're clumsy and plump and all fingers and thumbs, it might just turn out bad, especially when it comes to delicate operations like that.
Analyze. Kowalski, analyze the lyrics.
I have needle and stitch right here. Take care or you'll end up scarred, my dear. I can't stand to watch children bleed. I guess I should revise my statement. The wound is not going to heal. Forget about all that I said and work harder on your stitching skill. I catered for these circumstances, and hands carry needle and stitch in my pants. Now you pay the bill for your lack of skill, and Please do stop crying and mourning and sighing. Don't weep like a whelp that is painfully dying. I merely was trying to help.
The vibes are so much.
Oh, I have needle and stitch right here.
The vibes are so different.
Take care or you'll end up scarred, my dear. I can't stand to watch children bleed.
I feel like there is so much to unpack
Hello, dear
there.
friends of adventure games. The spyware we installed on your computers tells me that many children are sitting at their screens again tonight. That's
What?
why I'll refrain from telling you the story that I had actually prepared for you.
Huh?
Of course, that's a real shame. It would have been such a good story. Entertaining explosions, a giant robotic opossum.
We're here for the possum.
But also with many offensive expressions and an inordinate amount of excessive violence. The story that I'll tell you instead has a slightly different flavor.
Okay.
It's about Lily,
Yeah?
the most virtuous child in the entire world. And it begins in the courtyard of a small, sleepy convent school. Not too far from the place where the giant robotic opossum is sucking the brains of innocent bystanders out through their eye sockets. But enough of that. It's a beautiful, sunny day, and Lily is raking the leaves in the yard with a cheery tune on her lips.
Or raking them over rocks, apparently. Hello.
Lily, how many times do I have to tell you not to sing while working? You know very well that I hate the sound of cheerful children.
Is that why you're so gray?
Children are driving me crazy.
Children. Chia. Chapter the first, the Convent. So in the first game we were stuck in an asylum for the crazy and insane. Now we're in a convent.
Oh, there you are. Is that Moloch making you rake leaves again?
Uh-huh.
Tuh, how boring. And so unnecessary, too. The leaves all drift back onto the path anyway. You should just come with me instead. I'm on a treasure hunt right now, you know? Well, it's your decision. You can always come to the swing tree later, when you're done here. I think I found something in the flower beds over there. Until then, see ya.
Cool. She's like our friend or whatever. She's got a little bit more of a rebellious streak to her, but she's like our friend. Oh, we're sad.
There are frequent reports of accidents caused by the mishandling of computer games.
What the?
To minimize the risk of a crippling deformity, we recommend that you strictly comply with all of the following safety guidelines.
Yes, sir.
Do you want to play the tutorial?
Do we? For you know what? Sure.
You've decided to play the tutorial. That's very smart of you.
Very
And
smart.
because
You all
paid
just groaned
attention,
at home.
You also know that with all these leaves here, the convent garden needs a good raking.
Good raking.
Lily has already
We all
picked
could use a
up
good
the rake.
raking.
Accordingly, the cursor now shows the picture of a rake. To discover the spots where Lily can rake, simply press the space bar.
Oh.
Why don't you just try it out right now?
Maybe I'll do just that.
Would you look at that? The red eyes show which items can be used.
The red
Currently,
eyes?
There are 3 piles of leaves that Lily can use with the rake. Just move the cursor over one of the piles until the name of the item appears next to it. You can now make the move with a left mouse click. But be careful, accidents can happen so quickly.
What do you mean accidents can happen so quickly? Why? Am I in danger?
Hot diggity!
Okay.
You've taken the first step without giving anyone a deep flesh wound.
Yeah.
But your work isn't done yet. Finish the task for Mother Superior. It can't be that hard, can it?
I don't think so. Mother Superior. Unless the leaves just keep going back and forth, and I make like no progress. What is happening? Interesting. Can I get them all together into one big old pile, and then I can push the pile around? This is such a good tutorial. I am both learning and at the edge of my seat in anticipation of some sort of wound, some kind of calamity sits at the precipice. At the leafy, rakey precipice. I feel like this is gonna go back and forth for quite some time. I don't get to control where she rakes it. That is a thick hose, by the by. Look at the sheer girth of that hose. I don't know what to do with that. I can exit the tutorial, but I want to win. Can I actually just rake the stone slab?
What's that noise outside?
Ooh. Hello?
It's unbearable! Lily, now I've had it up to here. I guess I overestimated you once again.
Mayhaps you did.
You're not even fit to rake leaves. It doesn't matter.
Am I relieved from my rake leaf
new tasks for
leaf
you.
raking
The
duties?
flower beds in the backyard have to be dug up again. Can you manage that?
Sure.
I doubt it, but we'll see. And while you're in the backyard, the swing tree is infested by termites. Come up with something to get rid of them for good. So, one more time, for the really clueless.
'Kay.
First, dig up the flower beds.
Which there's
Second,
apparently something
get rid
there.
of the termites infesting swing tree. You'll be very sorry if you don't do a good job.
Got it. But you don't
Lily
have a
has finished
solution
raking.
for me.
She's no longer holding the rake in her hand, but she's still got it with her. If you would like to use it again, you can find it in Lily's inventory.
Cool.
Move the mouse cursor to the lower right edge of the screen to open the inventory. Be careful you don't get your finger caught. Amputations are such unhappy affairs.
Why am I getting my finger caught in my own inventory? Can I? Oops, I think I've exited. Oops. I hope we haven't broke anything. The music is so much louder than the talking. Like, so much louder than the talking. Is sound talking? That's effects. Dialogue volume.
Must not lie.
Yeah, put that sucker at a hundo. All right, cool. Pokey? Enable developer com. Oh, that's Pokey. No. All right, are we still in? Is that better?
Good. Now,
It's like the
click
same.
on the
It's
rake
exactly
symbol
the
with
same.
the left mouse button to pick up the rake again. You can now use the rake with other objects at any time, even with other inventory items. When you're done, use the right mouse button to carefully put the rake back into the inventory.
What if I combine the rake and the ball of wool together?
This hadn't been very effective, but Lily still felt that she had gotten much closer to her goal.
Really? Okay, no, it did nothing. Nothing was nothing was achieved. You lied to me. You lied to me. I can't believe you would lie to me. Okay, I'll put it back.
Now that Lily has been relieved of her first task, it's time to get familiar with the basic game mechanics. Press the left mouse button to send Lily wherever you want.
Sure.
Whenever Lily can leave a location, the cursor changes into an arrow.
Gotcha.
First, follow Edna in the backyard. The exit can be found at the right edge of the monitor. But be careful, that there arrow is sharp.
Wait, so that was actually Edna? Like that, the purple haired chick was Edna. Edna. I thought she sounded kind of like Edna, but it's been a while since I played the first game. But also, I don't know how she has come to exist at a convent. I don't know how she's come to be here. Hold on a sec. Hold on, Mr. Tutorial Man. That is still, it's just still so much louder than you. It's just so much louder than you. I want to be able to hear the people yapping. All right, so cool. I can go to the backyard. Can I go back this way? No. I don't see anything else I can't interact with, like secrets. So I guess we're just gonna go this way. Why is Edna at a convent, and why are we Lily?
Work, remember, stay alert. The cursor changes whenever Lily can interact with an object. Most objects can be examined. If so, an eye will appear on the right half of the cursor. Click with the right mouse button to execute this action. Why don't you try it on the compost barrel?
On the compost barrel.
The yard waste was rotting away leisurely in the composting bin. A paradise for maggots and spiders.
No, thank you. I don't like the
Lily
spiders.
couldn't stop watching the fascinating activity in there.
I'm not
There are
thrilled by
many
maggots,
items that
but
you can interact with. Whenever an item can be used, a corresponding symbol is shown in the left half of the cursor. For example, you could suggest that Lily uses the tie swing, but whether that is really such a good idea.
I get the sense that it's not. Do you want me to do it anyway? Is that what I'm getting out of this? Also, what's this say? It looks like it says Edna and then someone else. The termites are hiding. Edna is in love with someone. Is it Harvey? What if? What if it is? So are you leading me on? This is a tire swing at the edge of what appears to be a mountainside cliff. This is a terrible idea. Let's do
The
it.
tire swing was dangling invitingly above the chasm from a termite-eaten branch.
Yeah.
Lily would have loved to have played on the completely harmless tire swing. That's why she immediately climbed on the termite-infested tree.
Oh, she's gonna refuse? Oh, that's so
At
funny.
least she would have done that, but apparently she preferred the risk of getting into deep trouble as soon as the players signed off.
Luckily, that turned out well. Next to the hand that stands for use, take, and eat drink is also a speech bubble for talk.
Okay.
The computer automatically selects the right icon. This ensures that Lily neither puts her hand in a hornet's nest nor eats thumbtacks.
But what
Seeing
if I
as you're
wanna?
already here, have a chat with Lily's friend Edna. She will certainly be pleased.
I'm still curious about the Edna situation. I want to look at her first.
Edna was Lily's best friend. She always knew how to cheer up Lily. For example, by sabotaging the brakes on the mailman's bicycle.
That was very rude. I guess because didn't we canonically I think we take the ending in the first game where we go with and shoot, I cannot remember his name, the doctor guy, the head of the asylum, whatever his name is. I think we discard Harvey and go with the doctor, which is why I assume Harvey must need new eyes. I'm guessing he's going to come into Lily's possession at some point. But regardless of the situation, Edna must have gone with the doctor and he just shoved her in a convent, I guess, is the story? That's my guess. I truly do not know.
Hey, Lily, did you finally get out of doing your stupid raking chore?
Uh-huh.
Very good. Then you finally got time to go treasure hunting with me? What? Did you get even more chores to do?
Uh-huh.
That's so unfair.
Uh-huh.
Maybe we can still find a way for you to help me. That would be cool.
Lily can discuss various topics. These are displayed as symbols at the bottom of the screen. The meaning of each symbol is displayed when you move the mouse over them.
Okay.
Any dialogue can be ended with the red X at any time. First, select the topic, Chores Assigned by Mother Superior.
Sure. This is actually kind of very different from the other game that I've played so far. You want me to do the chores? Okay.
What do you have to do for Mother Superior now? Don't tell me you have to scrape off her warts with a pumice stone again. I'm still
Gross.
finding crumbs in our bunk from last time.
Lily can sometimes expand on a topic. In this case, she can talk about her 2 new tasks. But you can also use the arrow to return to the first level of dialogue and choose another topic. Return to the first level and end the dialogue with X to close the tutorial. Or you can talk a while with Edna. I can't teach you anything more anyway. Have fun playing.
Cool. So we're done with the tutorial, but I do want to talk about these things. I want to talk about what she's finding in the flower beds. I'm pretty sure Edna said that there was something in them.
Wait, Lily. This is an especially hard spot. Oh, what a drag. This is ruining all my calluses. And it took me so long to nurture them.
Won't you just, like,
These
get them
flower
back?
beds could really use some digging.
Uh-huh.
Don't tell me that's exactly what Mother Superior ordered you to do.
Uh-huh.
But that's fabulous. Then you'll be able to help me dig up the treasure after
Yeah.
all. You don't even have a choice. You've been kind of told to by the Lord.
By the
All
Lord.
we still need is a shovel.
Or a spade. Where doth one acquire said shovel?
The shovel, Lily. We'll never dig up the treasure without a shovel.
Okay, I gotta go looking for it. Got you.
I don't know where we can find a shovel either. I'd imagine they're kept in the cellar. Now we just need to find a way to get down into the cellar.
I think it was
You
locked.
can't walk through walls by any chance, can you?
I can try.
We
Oh.
really have to teach you how to do that one of these days. But first, you should
What?
concentrate on the shovel. It has top priority.
Can you do that, Edna? Can you phase through walls? What do you mean you gotta teach me? What do you know about the termites? Do I need to get some honey and lure them away or something?
She
Inca
told
game
you to get
style?
rid of the termites on the swing tree, right? It was just a question of time. Does she even realize how hard it was to collect them all? I even broke into the firefighters museum to get the large red ones. And then all the trouble I went to teaching them tricks. They can already do a polonaise if you lay a trail of jelly. I
Jelly.
wanted to teach them the cha-cha next. What the hell? Maybe you can relocate them instead of blasting them out or whatever else it was you had planned. I'd even help you, but I've run out of jelly.
So I need to acquire a jelly. We were actually kind of on the same page. I said honey, you said jelly. Don't worry, I wasn't gonna blast them. And then I started blasting artificial jelly. So do you have any clue? Any
Are
additional
you still
info?
worried about the termites? I'd really love to help you, but unfortunately, I don't have any more jelly to lure the little darlings someplace else.
The little
when
darlings.
we found the treasure, we can buy ourselves a whole jelly factory, or even better, a honey farm.
I feel like
honey
would be
is
better
much
somehow.
cooler than jelly anyway.
Yeah.
It sticks to the bottoms of your shoes better. And if we had a honey farm,
What?
we could also train the bees. Maybe
Now we're
there's still a
thinking.
chance for my project. Peepholes for the Great Wall of China, after all.
What does that even mean? What are you doing with peepholes? We have some other information that we can gather. What is this treasure hunt that you're on about?
I'm sure you're dying to know how the treasure hunting's going, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, to be honest, not so great. The ground is just too hard. I doubt I'll be able to find anything here without a shovel. And
Right.
I already have lots of cool dirt under my fingernails, and I even swallowed a slug by
How do you
accident.
swallow a slug by
small
accident?
consolation from Mother Nature.
How does one even go about doing that? How did the slug get into your mouth? It wasn't an
Mother Superior
accident.
is having a bad day again, isn't she? That wasn't hard to guess. The last good day she had was when everyone got mumps. I've rarely heard her laugh so hard.
awful.
Don't let her annoy you too much, okay?
The thing that I feel like I'm going to miss, maybe, you know what, maybe Edna will be heavily involved in our adventures. I'm not sure. If not, one of the things I'm going to miss is all the off-the-wall, out-of-pocket things that she would say, because playing in the first game, you know, she just talked out loud and thought out loud about all the different things that you could interact with, which is great, because she was like a little cuckoo. But Lily here just kind of does uh-huh or uh-uh.
The swing tree was crawling with termites.
And we've got like a
Why did
narrator.
Mother Superior dislike these cute little animals so much?
I don't know how I feel about the narrator who also like breaks the fourth wall, kind of like has already actively acknowledged the game being a game.
Lily was supposed to dig up the flower bed. If she found a treasure in the process, no one could hold that against her, right?
I'm just wondering where that's gonna go. Like, I feel like that's gonna build up to something and that they're going to use that somehow. And I don't know how yet. We'll find out. We're not even remotely close. We've only just begun our adventure.
Lily would have also made a good bush. She could stand on the sidelines for hours without anyone noticing her.
Thank you for clarifying on that. I was about to ask, what does that mean?
Lily was excited. Where could the hose lead to? What a surprise. The hose led to
A pump of some kind?
thing.
I think it's a pump. Like it's a, yeah, pump. I can't look at it any further. Can I mess with it?
Lily, turn that off immediately.
Okay, I can pump water. Should that come to be useful to me in some way, can I crink the garden hose? Mayhaps? Oh, I can undo it. Oh, I can probably put it over here on the pump, right? Yeah. I don't know why as of yet. But why not preemptively do it now before we need to?
Too bad. The faucet was dry.
Ah, and now we know why we would want to do that. Oh, the cellar window is just wide open, but I can also just go to the well. Let's just explore a little bit before I yeet myself down there.
The cellar door could only be opened with the correct key.
Good thing we have a window. What's at the well, however? Where does the rest of this hose go to? That's what I want to know. We got honey. Maybe we can use honey instead of jelly. But who are you, Freeman?
Lily's fellow student Freeman was bent over the edge of the well.
Oh no.
If he moved forward just a little more, he'd fall in.
Don't
just
say it like
in
that.
Lily's favorite book.
No. No, why? Why? No.
Oh, Lily. I thought somebody was there. Don't bug me. I'm busy.
Oh, well, if you're gonna be a turd.
Didn't I tell you to leave me alone? I'm trying to concentrate, okay?
Yeah, but on what? What's
Something
down there?
is down there in the well. I can see something sparkling. Oh man, I hope it's the key to the cellar. That would be so gumbo.
That was so gumbo, bro. Bro, that would be so gumbo. Yeah, tell me, gumbo? Why is it like a bow tie with a little face on it? What am I looking at?
Let me guess. You don't know what gumbo is,
It's like
right?
a stew.
Oh, Lily, you're just hopelessly square. Guys as cool as me say that's totally gumbo.
Should I start using
Or,
that?
That gumbos.
That gumbos.
You're just lame.
Totally gumbo, bro.
Ungumbo.
I'm gonna start using that in streams now, and everyone that does not watch this Let's Play is gonna be so confused. I'm not gonna explain either. It's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so gumbo. It's gonna be so gumbo.
Really, Lily, stop talking so much. Unless, of course, you have an idea how I can get the cellar key. Just think of all the things I could do with it. I hear that awesome stuff is stored down there. Not just junk like shovels and brushes and all that. I'm talking about real treasures.
Everyone's looking for treasure. What about the convent rules? Cellar keys for what? Do convent
Is
rules.
this gonna be another one of your lectures about law and order at the convent?
Remember,
I'm
we're
so
virtuous.
interested.
We're the most virtuous girl of all time. It's kind of weird that, like, I don't know how much you guys know about the character Lilith that is supposed to be, like, in the Adam and Eve story, Lilith was, like, the bad girl, and Eve is, like, the innocent, like, pure girl that was, like, corrupted by the devil, right? And Lilith is, like, the evil one or whatever, and we're Lily playing in a convent who's supposed to be the most virtuous girl. I don't know if that is all a wild, massive coincidence. I choose to believe it's probably not a coincidence. And I want to know what the connection is with that. There's a cellar ban and a well ban. Oh.
What now? Can't you see I'm busy with the well? Or did your oh-so-great Mother Superior forbid that too? Oh yeah? That just proves how absurd adults' rules are.
The well is deep. That's a deep-looking well, if ever I did say.
What, you're still here? Don't creep around like that. I almost fell in the well from fright. Oh, how cute. Are you worried about me now, or what? Don't worry. I'm not stupid. I'm not gonna climb down into the well. But not because Mother Superior has forbidden it. Just because it really is too dangerous. Although...
We'll find a way to get down there. I'm gonna do something with the hose. Maybe blast the bees and knock you down there or something. I don't know why we want to knock him down there. I just feel like we do want to get down there.
We're not allowed in the cellar. Jeez, Lily, you're like a broken record. We can't do this. We can't do that.
I literally don't say
drink motor
anything.
oil. Don't play with the electrical sockets.
You really shouldn't do those things,
really know
though.
how to spoil all the fun. No wonder no one likes you.
Were you trying to drink motor oil? Yeah, I'll tell you what. Next time you go trying to drink motor oil, I'll just let you. Should I even tell him about my chores? Does he even care? I mean, I know he
Don't you
doesn't.
have anything to do? Isn't there something you're supposed to be doing for Mother Superior?
Yeah, two things.
I knew it. You're such a loser for getting constantly stuck with those jobs. What is it this time? Do you have to alphabetically sort the compost again? Or remove the hair from her back?
I hope not. Oh, I can actually tell him about my things.
Don't tell me. You're supposed to get rid of the termites on the swing tree, right?
Yeah.
Well, good luck. The swing tree's made of sweet licorice, and termites are known for going crazy over candy. You'll never manage it.
I actually don't know that about termites. I've never had to deal with termites in my life. I only know that in other point-and-click games that I've played, I've used honey on termites, and they seem to like that. And there's a beehive, so that's kind of what I'm thinking.
Let me guess. You have to dig up the flower beds, right?
Uh-huh.
Well, good luck. That's gonna take forever with your little girly hands.
Little
But
girly
don't
hands.
think I'll lend you a shovel when I get into the cellar. That is, unless you do want to help me get the key from the bottom of the well. That's what I thought. Because it's forbidden, right? Oh man, Lily. You're so straight, it's a miracle anyone can tell you apart from the trees.
What? Excuse me? Don't bring up my straightness into this. Can I set up the garden hose up against like a rock or something? Bee's nest, off to the convent, well, free. What do I have to interact with? I kind of thought maybe I need to prop it.
Hey, get lost. Go find another place to play.
How sweet. Apparently, Freeman was worried about Lily.
Okay.
Hey, get lost. Go find another place to play.
How sweet.
All right, so I can't use the hose on
Apparently,
either.
Freeman was worried about Lily. Maybe he wanted to make sure she wouldn't fall into the well.
I don't think that's what's actually happening. Can I offer
No
it to
thanks.
him?
I can do it myself.
Okay. So I don't think I prop it or anything. Maybe I just need to go activate it, come back, and while it's like squirting water, then I can like do something with it. Oh no, has he fallen in? Oh no, has he fallen? Oh, he's gone.
When Lily returned to the well, Freeman was gone. Lily heard strange noises from the bottom of the well. But she was a good little girl, and she knew she wasn't supposed to play near the well. Just like Freeman. She had even told him so herself. Where could he be?
Absolutely in the well, though. But, like, can I throw the garden hose down there now, like a rope? There you go. Or not like a rope, and maybe I'm gonna fill it?
Lily liked bees. Their buzzing was so sweet, and they were always so busy collecting honey. And if you look closely, you could even see their stingers twinkle cheerfully in the sunlight.
I've never seen a bee stinger twinkle, and I don't want to.
The idea was good, but Lily's arms were too short.
Okay, fair enough. I'm gonna go pump some water into the well and drown Freeman. I guess. Actually, what's in this? Can I look through the cellar window? Do I actually go in it or just look? I think I'm just, I just look. I can't actually get in here yet. What do we got going on? I can grab the brush probably. I probably should have looked at it. Can I look at it from here?
Lily couldn't paint. She would
Not with that
always
attitude.
start crying.
Wait, why? Wait, hold on, wait. I thought you, wait, why? Why? Lily, why do you cry when you paint? Oh no, what's the tragic backstory on that? There's the shovel.
That's exactly what Lily needed. But she'd never get to it from here.
This furnace has feet, and I don't know how I feel about that. It says stove, but...
The idea was good, but Lily's arms were too short.
The idea was good. Molto bene. Air hammer.
Lily knew that this device was called an air hammer, but she didn't know why anyone would want to hammer air.
An air hammer? It looks more like a jackhammer to me, but maybe that's just another name for air hammer, and I'm just unaware of that. Can of food.
Digested grass, rat, pigeon. Lily assumed these cans were meant for the cafeteria.
Oh no. Oh no. That's what we're eating. There's a Rubik's Cube. That seems way more fun. That seems way more up our alley. You know what? I don't think there's anything else I can do from here, but can I pump that? All on the floor. Pump that. Give Freeman some more.
Turn that off immediately. Lily, turn that off immediately.
How do I distract? How do I distract you? Maybe. Hang on. Let's go back to the well for a sec. Can I double click to move? I can. Cool, I can do, that's a thing I can do in this game. Can I drop this down?
Hadn't been very effective, but Lily still felt that she had gotten much closer to her goal.
I don't think that's true. Can I, with the brush, reach the bee's nest?
Good.
Cool. But what about the rake? This is such a bad idea.
Oh! Ah! What's going on? Lily, no! Go away! I'm allergic!
Oh no. Clumsy Lily had actually dropped the bee's nest into the well. The bees didn't like it too much either. Their buzzing sounded different than usual.
Oh no. Oh no! Oh wait, I can go, it says off to the convent, to the school pond. Off to the, oh, I can go into the convent. Okay, wait. All right, I'll be back, Freeman. I got more places to go.
Lily wasn't allowed into the convent until the gardening had been done.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Hopefully it wouldn't start hailing again.
I didn't know I had more places I could go to.
Lily! Help!
Lily heard strange noises from the bottom of the butt, just
Right.
This hadn't been very effective.
Okay, that's not what I meant to do, but that's okay. Ray?
This hadn't been very.
Fair enough. I don't know what I was thinking about that either. Okay, well, we've knocked the bees down. I don't know why we've done this. I don't know how to get rid of the Mother Superior so that I can do my pump action. But mayhaps there's something over here I can do now with the brush? Or even the yarn?
Lily quickly realized that she would never get rid of the termites like this.
Fair enough.
She needed a better plan.
I have something of a better plan. I just haven't figured out how to enact it.
Too bad for the compost.
Do you think there's something I can do with the tire swing?
It was hopeless.
The tire swing has a rope.
The tire swing was hanging so far away and seemed so unreachable that Lily thought she could almost see her popularity outlined behind it.
No, what do you mean? Lily seems pretty popular. I've known 3 people, and Mother Superior doesn't like anybody. Freeman doesn't seem to like us, but tolerates us. But Edna likes us. 1 for 3 is pretty good, I think.
It was hopeless. The tire swing was hanging so far away and seemed so unreachable.
That's why I'm trying to, like, oh, here we go, with the tree.
Lily would have liked to show the tree all of her great things, but it didn't even want to hear her. Oh well, Lily was used to it.
I was just trying to figure out if there was, like, a way to somehow acquire the tire rope. Maybe Edna's got an idea. Do I have more dialogue with you now?
New?
What do you have about Freeman? Nah, you got nothing. You got nothing for me. You ain't got nothing. You want to look at my brush?
What's that? A paintbrush?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Not exactly what we're looking for.
Oh.
We'll never dig up the treasure without a shovel.
What about a rake?
What do you have there? A rake?
Uh-huh.
I know you mean well, but I'm afraid that won't help us here.
I mean well.
We'll never dig up the treasure without a shovel.
What do you know about this yarn?
Some wool from embroidery class?
Yeah.
Not exactly what we're looking for.
I wonder what I can use it on at all. I don't feel like...
It was too bad for the compost.
I don't know if there's anything I can do with it at all
quickly
yet.
realized that she would never...
Yeah, not yet.
Okay,
there's no other way to go from here. Edna has stopped what she's doing to observe my shenanigans, and I don't blame her. My shenanigans are quite wonderful. How do I activate the pump?
In Lily's experience, everything in the world could be divided into things that had to be pumped and things that didn't have to be pumped.
And this is one of the...
fell into the second category.
Yeah, no, I feel you on that. I'm just trying to figure out, is there a way for me to activate it and not be
everything in
seen?
the world could be divided into this.
Fair enough. This is
In
the
Lily's
point in the click and game. This is the point in the point and click game where I now click on everything that I can point. So that was a hard sentence to formulate.
Too bad. The faucet was dry.
Is there a way I can distract the Mother Superior? Like, I wanted to do the pump. Mayhaps...
Lily, have you completely lost
Oh,
your
here we go.
mind? Turn that off immediately. But did I not tell you exactly what you should be doing? I just can't believe You keep finding new ways to disappoint me.
Lily didn't understand what she had done wrong.
What I do know is that I can no longer activate the pump at all. So, let's see if we've pumped enough water in there yet to have accomplished something. We did a little bit of pumping. Hey! Hey! Oh no! Did your eye get stuck, Freeman? What happened? Oh, whatever happened to you?
Freeman was a little grumpy, sure, but he looked so funny with those red dots and yellow honey stains. There was no way this could last long.
Lily,
I got you
thanks
out.
a lot for your great help.
You're
You
welcome.
really did a fantastic job.
I'm not the reason
If
you
I
were
can
in the
ever
well.
help you. Oh, you want the cellar key, but of course not. What in the world are you thinking? You're the one who got me to go into the well.
That's not
It's your
true.
fault that I fell in.
That's not
but
true.
Instead of helping me get out, you throw a beehive on my head.
I got you
Nearly
out.
drown me. Look at me. I'm wet, covered in bee stings, and smeared from head to toe with honey.
It's not very gumbo
I know
of you.
everyone thinks you're sweet and harmless, but you're actually a walking disaster. You can definitely forget about the key. You keep away from me.
And on that note, what about the bee's nest?
Lily was proud of herself. She had found a way to get to the beehive, and the bees still seemed to be fine. Everyone was happy.
Hey, can I take it?
Lily thought about collecting the honey with her bare hands.
No,
But
with a
then
brush.
she remembered her recent scolding at the cafeteria.
Yeah.
She needed a better plan.
Oh, I've got a plan, all right. And we're gonna lead the termites all the way to Freeman and have the termites attack him, and then he'll drop the key, and then I can get into the cellar. Sick. I am so freaking smart. You just wait. I don't know how I'm gonna use this yet, but
Am I not covered with enough honey for you yet? Do you want to touch it up? Oh man, I hate you.
Lily had been distracted for a moment, but apparently Freeman didn't even want her things, probably in case she would need them later. He was such a dear friend.
yeah, what a lovely guy. I think I'm dripping honey everywhere. That's perfect. Yes, drip the honey. We will lead the termites. We shall lead them. Somehow. Am I leading them? Oh, here we go. Do I need to, like, wait around for a little bit? Can I, here we go. We're splooching. Splooch some more honey. We have to splooch the honey. Am I splooching? Okay. We'll figure it out. There we go. Honey! Honey, I've termited
The termites
the
responded
Freeman.
very excitedly to the honey.
Yes.
To lure them away, Lily just had to find a good spot to spread it on.
Oh, I'm doing that.
The
That's what I'm
compost
doing.
bin was the ideal place to move the termites to. Lily started right away.
Yeah?
So far,
Yes!
the plan had worked well. Maybe a little too well.
No,
the
perfect.
termites were now following Lily's spilled honey back into the courtyard.
No, don't get away.
Let's go!
Strange sounds were drifting towards her from over there. It was probably the termites celebrating their new home.
Inside of Freeman's pants! Also, there you go. It's Edna and Lily!
Edna had apparently left an inscription here.
Aww.
Lily was touched. Edna was Lily's best friend.
Yeah! Alright, well, we've accomplished the termite situation for the time being. Let's go get that key. Yeah, let's go!
Freeman had now
What?
left for good, but at least the termites had found a new home on the bench. And as if that weren't reason enough to be happy, they had been joined by one of those funny gnomes that Lily sometimes saw around.
What? Are those Freeman's bones? What do you mean you see gnomes? And we're not gonna address it? They're not clickable. The termites are. The gnome is not. No, there's actually a bunch of honey all over here. I'm guessing this is a hallucination. I don't know what the pink bucket's all about. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means, but there's honey everywhere. So Freeman must have run back into the convent, right? Must have.
Freeman had left the cellar key for Lily. How nice of him.
I'll take that.
It looked like the termites had found a new home. And one of the gnomes that Lily saw now and then was in the process of painting it in various colors. Too bad that Freeman was no longer here. He would probably have liked it too.
I don't know if, cause like I can't tell if this is like he's actually dead, like Freeman's been eaten and he's a pile of bones now, and this is actually like a puddle of like blood, but like Lily is like, her trauma response is to invent gnomes in pink and stuff, and then actually like we're just imagining that this is happening, but actually there's like a gore fest all over this bench. I don't think that's what's happening. I'm still leaning towards, I see all this honey in the courtyard leading to the convent, so I'm thinking Freeman is fine in the convent, but I don't know. I don't know what any of this is about. What do you mean I see gnomes? What do you mean?
Mother Superior had strictly forbidden the children from playing in the cellar. On the other hand, Lily had a task to finish.
I'm not gonna go play in the cellar. I have things to do. I'm on business. I am here for strictly business.
A shovel. That's exactly what Lily needed.
Nice. Also, air hammer? Do I take that too? Nice. Do I do anything with the stove from here? I can open it. Do I do something with the food? Like keep it?
Lily got along great with Doris, the lunch lady.
We know Doris
That's why
now.
she knew Doris would start throwing knives if anyone messed up her pantry.
Ooh, we don't want Doris to be throwing knives. Can I look inside?
The stove was black and empty.
Only
just
darkness.
like the mirror that always appeared in Lily's dreams.
Wait, what? Wait, hold on. What is this about a mirror in my dream? Okay, there's some sort of dark undertones that are just starting to show their faces here. That we see gnomes and dark mirrors in our nightmares. And Lily refuses to paint because it makes her cry. I mean, clearly, we're at a convent. Lily is like, I don't know, an orphan or whatever, dumped off at the church. So I'm guessing she hasn't had exactly the greatest childhood thus far. All right. The question is, what
Yay,
happened?
You found a shovel. Oh, Lily, you're the best. Let's not waste any time and dig up the treasure.
Let's go.
And Edna and Lily began digging out what they thought was a treasure chest.
Was it a support beam and we're about to like just fall?
That's quite a treasure chest. It looks like it might have belonged to some space pirates once.
What?
So what? They were space pirates from World War II. Who cares? What's more important is that they left us their treasure. Come on, let's open it. I'm so excited.
What aerial bomb? I was about to say it looks like a yeah, it's a bomb, all right.
A real treasure chest. It was hard to tell, but Lily was actually speechless.
Sure, let's give it a shot.
That's not gonna work. Once again, more proof that the bad reputation raw violence has is completely undeserved. Here, we certainly won't get far without it.
Raw violence, you got it. I've got raw violence in my pockets? Skirt pockets? I'm ignorant. Do skirts have pockets? I hope so.
Great! Now the device should have enough oomph to open the treasure chest. What's the matter? What are you waiting for? Don't you know how to use it?
An air hammer? No.
Don't worry. We'll find something else.
Do you want it?
Great! Now the device should have enough oomph to open the treasure chest. What's the matter? What are you waiting for? Don't you know how to use it? Don't worry. We'll find something else.
So it's not the air hammer. What about the shovel just again? Hey, that seemed to work.
You did it! And what's that supposed to be? Those space pirates must have led a pretty miserable life if this was their most precious treasure. Well, At least we have a fabulous chest, and I already have an idea what we can do with it. We'll bury our own treasure. Do you have anything on
Like
you?
a time capsule.
Some wool from embroidery class? Wow, that's perfect! Our friendship ribbon. The string that ties us both together, so to speak. Come on, put it in there.
We're putting the...
Now we just have to bury the chest again and...
Lily! Where did that brat disappear to now? Lily!
That's Mother Superior. What does she want now? We should check before she explodes.
Or this
you have
bomb
to be careful,
explodes.
you know?
That took much too long for my liking. Is everyone finally here?
Freeman is missing, Mother Superior.
Say nothing more.
Is he still
Your
missing?
lack of discipline has reached a level that I can no longer tolerate. From now on, all games on the convent grounds are forbidden. And until further notice, there will be no more dessert, and bedtime will be moved up by an hour. And in case you're wondering, it is the bad behavior of one specific student that has led me to take these measures. In my helplessness, I even decided to call on an expert for help. He's a renowned psychologist.
Is it gonna be the
who
doctor?
will restore discipline and order here in the convent. The examination will take place this evening. The doctor will drive the mischief out of you once and for all.
The one that Edna knows?
And I can guarantee this much. It won't be a pleasant experience.
A psychological examination? Oh, Lily, I'm sure this is all about me. I desperately need a plan. Meet me near the beds. I'll need your help.
Okay.
You have the rest of the day off to think about what you've done wrong. I'd better not hear that you've used the time to create more mischief. And, Lily, I'm expecting you in my office.
Why? What have I done?
Now, I'm very disappointed
What the frick?
in you, Lily. Can you ever do anything right?
Why is the music so loud?
Ugh. Not another word. Your constant excuses just make me even angrier. And now just don't stand around like an idiot. Well, get a move on. Feed the cat. Can't you see how emaciated Lumpy has gotten again? Oh, stupid child!
He's right here. I didn't even see the cat. I was a little bit more focused on the giant man-eating plant in the room. I was a little bit more concerned with that. And it seems to be guarding the cat food. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, Lumpy. Also, look at this painting. That is a sick painting.
Woohoo!
Oh, it's got eye holes. I don't know how I feel about that. A hook?
Either there was a picture missing here, or there was one too many hooks.
Interesting, interesting. Lumpy?
was hungry, or he was tired, or bored.
Or
It was always
all of
hard
it.
to tell with him.
Can I pet Lumpy? I want to pet the lumpster. I can talk to you. There's a receipt holder.
Stop dawdling. Feed the cat.
Dawdling is what I'm good at. Can I talk to you about stuff?
Is that really so hard to understand? Feed the cat.
Like, listen, maybe I'm just really dumb. You gotta be patient with me.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting.
You really do be wanting me to... I don't think I can.
The cheerful flower seemed to like Lily. At least it bent forward just a touch when Lily came close.
Uh-huh. Yeah? Yeah? We chill? We chillin'?
There really was a can of cat food in the dumbwaiter. There wasn't much for Lily to mess up this time.
Alright, let's go for it. Oh, okay, that seemed to work. I really was expecting worse. I really was expecting it to... to snap at us.
Stop! What on earth are you doing? Bad, Lily.
I'm feeding...
Very, very bad. You should really know that Lumpy doesn't eat regular cat food.
What do you mean?
Disappointed me for the last time.
This was a setup.
Here's the recipe for the right cat food.
This was This was a trick, a trap.
To Doris, the lunch lady. It contains exact instructions for preparing Lumpy's food. Doris can also find my lunch order for today on there too. Do you understand?
We're gonna swap
and
them.
Now, get out. I have to prepare for Dr. Marcel's
It is
arrival.
Dr. Marcel.
I'm hoping that his new method of correcting character flaws will save me this kind of trouble in the future.
Do you think it's gonna be Dr. Marcel Sr. or Dr. Marcel... No, wait, Jr.'s dead. Never mind, I forgot about that. I kept thinking that one lackey might be secretly his son, but it wasn't.
Maybe Mother Superior was right, and this character correction would make everything better. The thought made Lily shudder. She had heard stories about Dr. Marcel. Dreadful stories.
From
She
Edna.
should tell Edna the news.
Dr. Marcel, you say? This confirms my worst suspicions. The doctor and I still have an old score to settle.
Do
I'm
you?
sure he's coming because of me. Lily, I can't stay here any longer. I'm going to leave the convent and go into hiding for a while. There's just one catch. That guy Garrett, who's constantly lurking around.
Garrett?
I think he's spying on us for Mother Superior. So long as he keeps poking his nose into everything, I can't move freely. Do you think you can find a way to keep him off me for a while?
Uh-huh.
Oh, Lily, you're such a gem. What would
I'm
I
the
do
best.
without you?
Oh, look at her hiding.
Lily had never seen Edna so worried. Not even the night that she set fire to the vestry.
And that is a worrisome night and a good spot to stop this episode. We have now entered into the world of Edna and Harvey, Harvey's new eyes. We've not yet found Harvey. I don't know how that's going to come to be. I don't know when that's going to come to pass. I don't know where this story is going, but it's so lovely to be back in it, and I'm enjoying it already immensely, and I hope you will too. If you enjoyed this episode and want to see it become a series, please hit that like button. And until next time, bye-bye.